Hey, what? Are you gonna unsubscribe me? Because I'm going to talk about PewDiePie and T-Series? Whether you are from the Western world or the East, whether you support PewDiePie or T-Series, or you are the fan of Li Ziqi, keep watching. I'll outro with the future of YouTube in this video. How T-Series conquer YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about the battle between PewDiePie and T-Series. If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. What? Are you gonna unsubscribe me because I'm going to talk about PewDiePie and T-Series? You know what? You have to subscribe before you unsubscribe, right? Just kidding. No, I'm serious. Welcome to my channel. If you are just meeting, my name is Eric Yan. I'm here on thestubborn.com sharing some business ideas and strategy every week. I'm a Taiwanese and English-speaking YouTube. If you're like me, you assume the rest of the world revolves around you. Every now and then I have my head out of the sand to try to take stock of what's going on outside of my world. And today I'm going to talk about how PewDiePie versus T-Series and covering all the events. And it's a good time to start paying attention because some of the new biggest channels in the world are building their audiences totally outside of Western countries, which means you probably haven't heard of them yet. And then we are going to pay attention to today is T-Series from India. If you're from India, you probably heard about T-Series. They are set to pass PewDiePie in subscriber numbers in fewer than 6 months. We are going to talk about why and how T-Series got to the top. Was it luck, time, fortune? We are going to talk about all of that and more. To become #1 most subscribed YouTuber has always been a coveted prize. The audience and some creators on this platform take it really seriously. It's a spot people defend very passionately. You know, the battle waged between PewDiePie and T-Series. Not long ago, people went crazy over it. Lots of PewDiePie's fans even did crazy things that actually helped PewDiePie beat T-Series, and we are going to talk all of that in seconds. What exactly is T-Series and why is it so popular? T-Series is an Indian music record label and film production company founded by Gulshan Kumar in the 80s. The channel primarily releases music video and film trailers. They originally sold bootleg Bollywood songs, but after some smart move, explosive growth, and the founder being assassinated by the Mumbai underworld, they came into being on top in the Bollywood music scene, especially with more than 137 million subscribers on YouTube, where they are the largest channel in the world right now. PewDiePie is set to grow by 9 million subscribers in 2018. In that same time period, T-Series got 38 million subscribers. To give you more context for how fast that growth is, there are only 3 channels in the world with more than 38 million subscribers total in 2018, and they are going to gain that many subscribers in 1 year according to growth trends. At first glance, this growth is completely baffling. How is it possible? You know what? There's something interesting. T-Series is more than just a music label. I mean, it's good, but good content doesn't explain the full picture. There are tons of good music video channels that aren't growing nearly that fast. So, what else is going on here? Well, it's ironic. The same thing that helped PewDiePie, the YouTube king, get to where he is now what is creating the new king of YouTube. It comes down to 2 factors. These factors are geographic opportunity and content ecosystems. Let's start with geographic opportunity. PewDiePie had a unique advantage based on where he was from. He was able to draw from a larger audience in his contemporaries, which gave him the geographic opportunity to get ahead. Today, the place to be if you want a geographic opportunity in the largest audience is India. Let's make that more tangible with numbers. Now, India has a population of over 1 billion. Compare that to the United States with just over 300 million, and compare that to where PewDiePie resides in the UK with 66 million. Those 1 billion people are slowly coming online. India has always had a huge population, but what held India back in the past was having bad or no internet connection. But recently, especially in the last decade, this has been radically changing. Mukesh Ambani, the second richest Asian after Chinese business magnate Jack Ma, decided that India's internet landscape needed a major level up, and so he released Reliance Jio. He practically gave away free data for anybody willing to be on his network, and chances are a lot of them are going to subscribe to T-Series. India has been coming online rapidly. To illustrate those, here is a great metric that just measured the growth of internet users in India. The last 2 decades of the growth of internet users in India is pretty staggering, and as far as the absolute number of internet users, India is already well past the US and Europe and is only behind China in total users. And that's despite the fact that they still have a long way to grow, having only reached about 30% penetration compared to more than 80% of most modern countries. On YouTube, this really means something. There are a lot of people looking for content in India, and more new users log on every single day. Let's do the math. Exponential audience size, hungry for content. Who is the biggest channel in India ready to give the people what they want? Exactly, T-Series. They are soaking up all those new users like a sponge. T-Series has one other advantage in India. The YouTube content ecosystem in India is young, and because of that, competition is not so strong. In America, you may not realize it, but it is a pretty mature content ecosystem. What I mean by that is, well, in the beginning, things are like the Wild West on YouTube. The environment has grown with its creators. In America, there are people creating full-time for a while now. There are large companies that use YouTube for success. There is even a generation of creators like you and me who grew up watching YouTube. Everyone just had time to learn and adapt. Generally speaking, this is a great thing for content. It means there's more content than ever and it's better than ever. But it also means that the competition is getting fiercer than ever in America and Europe. This makes it hard to cut through and to really stand out, even for the biggest and best channel. This is also why people who start gaming channels today have no chance of becoming as big as PewDiePie. You know, he did it when the content ecosystem was new, young, and undefined. Don't get me wrong, you can still succeed on YouTube, and I know to lots of creators success is a heavy word on YouTube. How to succeed on YouTube? Check it out in the info card. There are some cases started, and I believe that will be very helpful for you if you're just wondering, is it too late to start a YouTube channel? That being said, being first to market is always a unique advantage. If PewDiePie started today, he could be just one of 1,000 similar personalities all shouting for the same breathing room. And just contrasted with India, new creators are just starting to take advantage of the huge opportunity over there. Most of the audience and the creators have only recently gotten internet access, which means that India's YouTube content environment is at a minimum several years younger than most developed countries. This has created a unique moment for the professional operation like T-Series, who can afford to mass produce big budget music videos to dominate the competition and grab the market share before anyone else gets there. By what a lot of people are saying, it feels like T-Series is really integrated into Indian culture, and it's more than just a label, you know. They get reminded of their childhood, the music, the movies, the posters, the charm, the elegance. And PewDiePie, he took gaming videos to another level by making the viewers feel like they were playing a game with a friend. His channel exploded with popular popularity as he built a dedicated fan base called the Broad Army. What followed were multiple successes such as appearing on mainstream television, writing a book, having his own YouTube race show, starting a successful clothing line, and raising money for multiple charities. He transitioned multiple times into different types of content such as blogging, comedy videos, and meme review. Essentially, PewDiePie is going up against a behemoth of a corporation, an individual creator up against an entire company. To put it into perspective, PewDiePie uploads every day, and from his total archive, he gains about 11 million views per day. T-Series, on the other hand, uploads about 55 videos per day and garners about 79 million views in a day. Some had predicted the corporation would overtake PewDiePie in just 1 month. It looked like all hope was lost. It looked like it was finally it. PewDiePie got this wrong. But then something happened. What some people didn't take into consideration was the influence of the community. Many creators have used their massive influence to propel PewDiePie further ahead. From purchasing expensive ads, explicitly telling their audience to subscribe to PewDiePie, and other stunts I'm not sure how to categorize. Some creators even did it with the subscribe to the PewDiePie tattoo. In just 1 month, PewDiePie gained over 5 million subscribers. So that begs the question, why do people care so much? The battle has brought together a pool of creators, some who have not exactly seen eye to eye with PewDiePie. But they've come together just because they didn't want the corporation to take the #1 spot on YouTube. To be fair, PewDiePie has said he's doing this for the memes, but a lot of his viewers care. Perhaps why we care so much can be found from the underdog narrative we love so much portrayed in movies, TV shows, and stories. The tale has been told again and again. Little guy who is disadvantaged in every way the physical life. The praise for this tale shows how much we want the underdog to win, and PewDiePie is certainly the underdog in this situation. He doesn't have the resources or manpower T-Series has. He is also always constantly attacked by mainstream media, and oftentimes we turn our encouragement for the underdog displays implications of ourselves. In one time or another, we opposite ourselves to be inferior to someone else, whether that be as a child abiding to authority or as an adult feeling subordinate to a boss. Because of that, we can easily empathize with the underdog. When they succeed, it confirms the old wives' tale that hard work pays off and life is malleable. We can do it too if we work hard enough. YouTube is or was, depending on how you look at it, built on the back of this principle. Normal people who didn't know they could make money here built empires through hard work and doing what they love. For a lot of people, this battle symbolizes the end of that era. There's a trend that's going on YouTube. It's corporate now. It's a giant. It's a machine. It's gonna continue to do very well, but it's becoming very commercial. It's not that friendly for you to start YouTube right now. It has become a reflection of the growing fear creators have of corporations taking over YouTube, the fear that not anyone can do this like PewDiePie anymore. But maybe you're wondering why we're not seeing the T-Series of China. Well, that is the elephant in the room. After all, China has just as large of a population. They're actually ahead of India in the technological boom, which means a larger potential audience size. What's holding them back? Well, China is the story of its own YouTube called Youku, which is totally original title. So to summarize this video, China's playing by themselves inflating their internet platform. So that they grow well in choosing to leverage its huge population to participate in the larger community and with its technological boom. But it's hard to tell how successful any of their creators have been, since you are not playing on the same field as any other country. You really can't compare numbers, right? Alright, if you come from China, I know what you're thinking. Stay tuned, okay? And here is the reason for you to stay. I'm going to talk about the most mysterious Chinese internet celebrity with more than 58 million fans. The number one YouTube channel in China in the next video. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss the content that I'm going to share with you in the next video. So for now, at least it looks like India's globalization makes it a stronger competitor in worldwide entertainment, while Youku will succeed in China. But who can fight on the world stage for influence in worldwide entertainment in the YouTube space? It looks like Bollywood music is here to stay, which is cool with me. Heck, have you ever seen a Bollywood movie? That is amazing. So what do you guys think about cooperation and YouTube? Do you think YouTube is prioritizing cooperations too much, and do you think this is the end of the creator era, where people can just upload whatever they want? So do I. I started this year in an already mature environment. My style of video means frequent uploads sharing some business ideas and strategies every week. So if you find this video and enjoy the content like this, make sure you subscribe. It will take this relationship to the next level of us. That being said, I need your support based on the research things we started in 2020 and already mature environment. Yeah, I have just outroed the future of YouTube here. Alright, thanks for coming to my channel, astapon.com. I appreciate you being here. I'm Eric. Hope to see you in the next video.